Welcome, guys. Congratulations on all the success.
Thank you very much.
So now, was the high school that you guys met in high school, right? Was this the town of 800 people?
No. My neighborhood or my town is in the middle of Copenhagen, so it's in the center of the city. And it's an old army base that got squatted in 1971. So it's as central as you can get, basically. So it's around about 1.5 million people in the city in total. But my neighborhood is 800.
So not 800 people like I read in another interview.
800 people in the neighborhood that I grew up in. 1.5 million in the town.
Like a little village inside of the big town of Copenhagen.
Got it. Because in all the research, it makes it sound like you grew up somewhere that was like really, really dangerous and really small.
It's really small. I don't know if that's dangerous.
Nah, we have the lowest violence count in the inner city. But if you on the background of drug arrests look at my neighborhood, then it's a very dangerous town. But in terms of violence and crime, no.
But it's still a place where your parents will tell you not to go.
Even though, but probably because your parents didn't go, so they
exactly
never knew it.
Yeah, exactly.
So when the guys started hanging out in my neighborhood because of me, they were all like, "Wow, people are so nice in here," and I was like, "Told you so."
Is that how? Were you guys all into music when you met?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you were in the boys' choir.
That's a couple of years before I met the guys. I met Mark in 2005.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. 11 years ago.
Wow.
We had our first. We had like a folk music band in high school. Mark and I.
Has Mark always had such fascinating fashion interests?
Yes.
Yeah. It was actually a little bit more crazy back then.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Were you all into rap music? I read that Lucas was super into rap when you were young, right?
Yeah, I think
that's kind of the musical genre that we all share a love for. Is like rap music.
Who's your favorite? Go down the line. Favorite rapper?
That depends what you're talking about. Lyrics, music, full album.
Flow.
I like Flow. Let's go with Flow.
I'm still a big Eminem fan, both
Yeah,
on flow and lyrics.
Eminem.
Full records, I'd have to say Dr. Dre's 2001 from 1999, or JC's The Blueprint is also a nice full record. You're good at making playlists, I'm not so good at it. So I want to just have a good record and listen from it top to bottom.
Right, tells a story.
Yeah,
of course, 7 years tells a story.
Around.
And I read that you wrote the song in 3.5 hours.
I did indeed.
Pretty incredible. But it was 10 minutes long, right?
It was, yeah.
What got cut?
A lot
All
of stuff.
the stuff that's not in it.
How do you remember things from when you were 7?
You don't. You just go with
Did 7
the flow.
just go with it? I mean, was 7 just like, this sounds good?
It's not like my mom told me to go get some friends. It's more the way my mom and dad raised us, me and my sisters. They showed us through their way of living that having good friends is an important thing and having a family is an important thing. It wasn't like my dad ever said, go get yourself a wife. But the way my dad treated my mom showed me when I was a teenager that having a wife is one of the most epic things you can do in your life, and having kids is probably the most breathtaking experience of all.
Are you on your way to that?
I am indeed.
And you're 27 right now?
27.
Gosh, got me beat. I'm looking. I'm looking right now. It was the coolest thing that's happened. I mean, in the last year, it's been huge. I mean, you can't turn the radio on without hearing the song. So what's been like the fangirl moment for you guys?
I don't know.
It's been so many things, right? It's like difficult to...
In 2012, we ran into Gavin DeGraw at a festival show back where we're from, and then now here when we played our Troubadour show in LA, that Gavin DeGraw is suddenly at our concert.
Yeah.
And like that's kind of fun to. We were playing a small stage. He was playing the big stage back home in Denmark. And we were like, "Oh, let's go see Gavin DeGraw." And we were like in the crowd watching his show. 4 years later, Gavin DeGraw is at our small Troubadour show.
Yeah.
So that was kind of cool.
He's a cool guy. We're really good friends
very
with him on our
very,
show.
very cool.
Yeah.
If you look at success from
like
the outside, you always think that, wow, they made it. But when you're in it, you're always craving for more.
Like
You
a
always
gradually evolving thing.
exactly. So you
also
don't
you're just
have
doing
that
what you're doing.
exact point where you.
But I feel
think,
like
wow,
we've
now we made it.
always dreamt about going on tour in America, driving around in a nightliner, going from town to town, city to city. And,
That's happening now.
That's happening now, and
Has America surprised you, or is it what you thought it was going to be like?
I think America's a lot nicer than people have made it out to be. Everyone's always been like, oh, you're going to see a lot of hillbilly towns. But the way we see it is like we get to stop in the middle of nowhere. We pull out our propane barbecue. We go shop find a good butcher. We make a little barbecue.
You guys bro out.
Yeah, we
I love
chill.
that
Yeah.
you do that. I saw that you barbecue. I mean, you guys
Yeah.
are foodies. You bought a restaurant, right?
Yeah, he has a burger bar too. Like
Burgers are my favorite. That's
best
my
burgers
favorite.
in Denmark, like voted by the readers of the biggest newspaper in our country, is his spot.
Wow. And they
Yeah.
always say in America when artists and stuff get big, they're like, don't invest in a restaurant. It's a terrible idea. But it's obviously going well
It's
for now
working
for you
out.
guys.
Yeah, we're having fun.
Yeah. What's your favorite American food, Ben?
Well, I just like my barbecue.
Yeah.
Hands down. I like my barbecue.
We
I
have
like
had
my
some crazy
tacos, but my
barbecue here.
tacos are more like Mexican,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That
we
counts. It's we're
But
in
you
Texas.
have great
It's
Mexican
Mex.
food here in the U.S. We
We
don't have that
do.
back home.
We don't. We actually talked to a guy who has a bunch of taco trucks and some taco restaurants around America, and he's going to help us open a taco stand back home where we're from, because we go back home and suddenly you crave something that you got in America, and you're like, I can't get it. And yeah, we're going to have to open a taco restaurant. That's our next move.
I love that. I'm in. I'll make a trip to Denmark. What's been the grossest American food?
I think Jell-O.
Yeah.
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 That is a weird
It's
thing.
this big, weirdly greenish color. The one I had was green, and then I poked it, and it never stopped jiggling.
All right, and one last question, because I know you guys you strip down at every show.
Only if it's hot.
Oh, only temperature hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not if you guys are just like aroused.
No. The thing is,
Sometimes-
next to Magnum, we're all always
Exactly.
aroused.
We get each other aroused.
But then you always have to wear underwear, right? Just in case?
He's always commando.
Okay, so it's just shirtless.
Now it's out there.
Now it's
No, actually, it's in there.
Well, thanks, guys. Congratulations again on everything.
Thanks for coming.
Love the
Thanks for
album.
having us.
Thank you.